Well, good morning to you all around the world. This is your host and host, Kamal Prabbhakar, and we are here today for a great chit chat with Miss Joshi and Mr. Ramprakash, the legend cricketer. But before that, let me tell you why are we here and what are we going to do. We are here because of the Road Safety World Series, which is going on at Raipur, and great legends are playing, various countries we've got. And we're particularly looking at road safety is number one, but cricket is to take the message around the world. So let me introduce you to Miss Joshi, the owner of the England Legends. Good morning, Miss Joshi.
Good morning, Kamal Sahab. Good morning, Mr. Mark. Oh, yes.
And I would introduce you to Mr. Ramprakash, the batsman and a legend of cricket for not only England, but Middlesex, played Surrey and played many, many games. A great personality. Very good morning to you, Ramprakash.
A very good morning, Miss Joshi and Kamal, and to all of those of you around the world.
Thank you. Miss Joshi, to you.
What can I say? We have a killer Bloodaxe on our platform today, Kamal Saab. Sharing his insights. I don't know how he does it, and the nickname explains everything. So, with regards to road safety, Bloodaxe, how would you give me your insights? You've been following the tournament or something about it. Have you been doing more of it?
Well, I mean, the road safety is a huge issue, and having been lucky enough to spend quite a few trips to India and have first-hand experience of being out on the roads, I remember coming and watching an IPL game at the Wankhede Stadium, and I took a lift on the back of Mr. Jonty Rhodes' motorcycle, and that was an experience. I was hanging on to him very tight as we went along Marine Drive, and yeah, but I mean that journey, we got there safely. But I have seen some accidents, not serious ones, and some very close near misses, and of course, road safety, not just in India, but all over the world, is so important, and it's normally speed and awareness. Are you controlling your speed, and are you aware of the potential issues around you? And so that's I'm so pleased to see this campaign getting the publicity that it deserves.
So well put up, very nicely put together. Because speed and awareness is two things that we really care about in generating and you're so lucky. I mean, I would love to be sitting on the bike behind Jonty Rhodes, on Marine Drive in Bombay. Fantastic. Kamal Sahab, would you like to...
Yeah. So anyway, as you know, Rams, what it is at the moment, there is 1.3 billion people, which with accidents around the world, and with such a huge problem with not only accident, but there's a lot of injuries as well. So, it was a great idea by, Mr. Ravi Gaikwad, that to bring these people together, one, making this into a legends cricketing and giving that message around the world that how it should be, getting the message to the youngsters, to the elders about the safety. So, it was a great thing for him to think about it. And then we got Sunil Gavaskar, who is sort of associated with the whole franchise. And then we've got the brand ambassador, Sachin Tendulkar on that as well. So using that platform on the cricket, and we've got the England legends, the West Indies legends, Sri Lankan legends, Bangladesh legends, and South Africa legends. So they're great. These guys have come back actually enjoying the cricket and now taking that, amazing thing forward. And we thank Mr. Joshi and Joshi family for actually taking the England Legends franchise and now taking it forward. So, Rams, what's your thoughts on, what else can you say regarding the safety and thanking these people who are behind it? And we'll talk about the cricket with that after that.
Yeah. Look, it's a wonderful initiative, and to use cricket as the vehicle to publicize this really important issue that is affecting so many people across India and across the world. There's no one better really than Mr. Gavaskar and Mr. Tendulkar in terms of reaching out to all the people in India to publicize the importance of this issue. I mean, I have experience of a very close friend whose mother was hit by a motorcycle a couple of years ago. She's okay, but she was in hospital a long time. The rehab took a long time. And so I guess when you have that personal experience, then it's important to share that and that people become aware of the impact because they obviously time in hospital, the expense, the emotional and psychological impact of these injuries, suffering injuries. Look, I'm so proud to sort of be talking here and supporting such a great concept. And absolutely, I would like to give a huge thank you to the Joshi family for helping to promote this so wonderfully well.
Excellent. And Mr. Gaikwad, who's really put a lot of work and getting everything sorted. So, the transport minister. And so that is brilliant. So, Mark, how do you see it into the cricket now? When you'll watch the match tomorrow and you'll see England playing West Indies, and you'll see some of the boys are actually looking unfit, obviously didn't know that they're going to be involved. And now I think a lot of players will start looking, hey, I've spoken to various names who are geared up and said, I would love to put my name forward, or I would be love to. It's, the players of today, what I've been watching, like Tendulkar, Lara, and Yuvraj Singh the other day was so emotionally happy to say that I am so happy. It looks like we haven't left cricket. And they're retired and coming back from retirement. And we've had the crowds of 50, 60,000 in this lockdown, so the capacity is more. So what is your thought and your message to the cricketers of today and tomorrow?
Well, I think it's a very exciting thing to be involved with, to play a tournament like this in Mumbai against other fantastic players, often players that you've played with, you have friendships with. And so I think as a former player, it's a very exciting thing to be involved with. You although you may retire from international cricket, you miss those days, the days of camaraderie, of being in the dressing room with your teammates and the fun that you have. And also the competition, that you got to go out there and test yourself. And I think that all the guys who are involved this year will be enjoying those aspects. And they'll although they may not be as fit as they used to be, they have to call on their experience but we know that for English guys, going to India and playing on turning wickets, it's always a test, so I'm sure they'll be up to it.
Ms. Joshi, would you like to wish the England team, because tomorrow is a very important game and KP is leading, and I would like you to give a little message for the England team tomorrow's game, and then we'll finish off with Rams wishing them luck.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, Kamal Saab, and thank you, Mr. Mark, for such a lovely insight. You've said it so nicely put together, beautifully put together. Especially with the legends, all the England legends and legends around the world, right? They've come together to participate in creating awareness for this noble cause. With regards to India, 2% of the economy is actually lost to road deaths. Around the world, it is 1.35, as Kamal Saab was explaining. So it's quite a serious issue. We are talking about saving lives globally, and every year it is. And we are honored as a family genuinely, to and ever so grateful to Mr. Gaikwad, Mr. Ravi, for bringing this, and Joshiji, obviously, for giving us the opportunity, to involve legends like yourselves, and who better to spread? Because when legends like yourself say to youngsters, drive safely, take care of the speed, and be aware of what's driving next to you, the bigger cars, the smaller cars, kids actually listen, because they grew up listening to you guys. And everybody wants to know how Mark became the Bloodaxe that he's famous for at the end of the day. So fantastic. And thank you so much again for coming on our platform. But with regards to road safety, we win either ways. But tomorrow, it is an important match as an England franchise. It is quite important. We should deliver what's happened in the past. As KP says, we forget it. It's a new day. We win anyways, but we need to take it. Breathe. Literally breathe is my advice. If something happens, we breathe, we learn, and it's a learning curve at the end of the day. We all win with our participation. Is that okay?
Thank you, Ms. Joshi. That was lovely. And Rams, last few words from you for the England legends and what they should be doing and looking to do tomorrow.
Yes, well, it's a big game. But I'm sure that, as I was saying earlier, that sort of excitement, that buzz of anticipation to go into a big game, a must-win game, that should really excite the guys, and who better to lead the team? I mean, Kevin Peterson is not that long retired. I mean, he's a very fit guy, and of course, he is every inch the modern day cricketer. He was the first really one from the UK to go to IPL, and he was a bit of a pioneer in that regard. And he's got fantastic shot making ability. We've already seen it in the tournament. So he's the guy that will lead the team. And I'm sure that, the other players like Maddie and Schofield, they'll be up there trying very hard and to support him. And I'm very confident that they'll put up a good performance.
Thank you so much for your great words, and thank you, both of you. So my viewers, thank you for listening. But before we switch off, let me tell you that you can see live on Colors TV, on Cineplex, on channel 714. And it's amazing the time it is at 1:30. Actually, the game kicks off, but the program starts at 12:30. Don't miss it, because you'll miss a great match. You'll miss KP batting. You will miss Lara batting. So to see these guys, switch on. Don't forget, make it a date. Have a look. On that note, I would like to thank the Road Safety World Series for giving us a great platform. And thank you, both of you. Have a great evening and a day. We will see you again. Thank you indeed. Take care. Bye-bye. Namaste.